Alright everyone, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to, I think, our last video for the Salt Marsh. Kind of checking it out. Hole in the ground. There's a giant frog sitting in here. A large hole in the ground leads into the dark. Start climbing down the hole. Examine the hole more closely. Judging by the statue and its pendants, the hole is used by bullywugs. The sides of the hole are rough and rocky. Climbing down should be straightforward. You can't see the bottom though. You're in for a long climb. Let's do it. There are plenty of handholds, blah blah blah. As you descend, you start to hear distant sounds of movements and the splash of water. A pungent smell wafts up from down below. Let's go. I'll just hit the recall button when the quest is over. Or even before the quest is over. Man, I'm gonna feel bad for these frogs, I think. Okay. Well, every once in a while the game does this to you, and you just have to be prepared for it. They'll double Reaper you inside of a situation, usually with a couple of champs. It's just like the RNG trying to kill you. Hello, streamer. It's been a while. How's the yellow transportation device? If you're asking about the bus is not yellow anymore. It's a blue. I put a picture of it up earlier today from the lake trip this weekend. I'll put it back up again when the recording's over here. All right. So yellow diamond, red diamond. Yellow is red diamond. Should we just say this in party chat or something? Guild chat. We did it. Here's a rune. Set the hireling off on that. You're supposed to go work on the rune, girl. Oh, look at that guy. He just like popped out of the ground. He's the aristocrat? Oh, because he's got a chest plate. I see. I understand now. So this is new to you, and it looks like high pole and mountain textures. Is this salt? This is Salt Marsh. Yeah, I'm checking it out. I'm recording the videos for my road lease travel series on YouTube, which is basically where I check out a quest for like the first time or something I don't do very often, as like mixing things up. So I have a couple of playlists over on my YouTube channel for like walkthroughs and such. So any of the ones that are labeled least taken are basically me wandering around the quests, and that's what we're doing here. And then when I get the opportunity to like go through a quest and I'm like showing off the streamlined version of the quest, those will be the road most taken videos. So if you're ever like trying to figure out if there's a walkthrough or something for the quest that you're interested in doing, if it's a heroic quest, my YouTube channel's youtube.com/SamusGrowo might be an excellent resource for you in that way. We got a slower behind us. Where is he? So is this shaman casting the slow on us? Because I thought there was a Reaper casting the gust of wind on us, but if it's the bad guys casting gust of wind, we don't want to be a tiny person for a while. Red is going to be blue diamond. Also, this rune says K on it, just for the record. Alright, so red is blue diamonds. Alright. So I haven't figured out where we need to have this information at yet. Aha! Secretoro! That was mostly using the map, though, to navigate, not... So we have a red named champ praying to a mud frog. Mud frog has scary amounts of dive underground champions with him. So, Danger Robinson. Whew. We have to keep the danger on us because Flower needs to be able to stick around to heal us. I don't think the caster was the problem. I think it was the sheer number of like champion crayfish in here. Which really, if they're that big, aren't they just lobsters? Alright, is this frog gonna come to life and do something? It should. It would have been awesome. If it like tongued you right there and like held you and pulled you across the screen. Could have been sweet. Alright. So we have two potential parts of a clue to answer a door. Or some way open. Here we go. So these runes are pulled. Now we have a blue that's a yellow triangle. Or I'll just put triangle. I don't think there's multiple colors of triangles normally. Explore the northern cave. Again, I don't understand how this area is just filled with clustered hidden tunnels that seem to spawn for miles, but underneath a swampy marsh. But okay, I'll allow it. Alright, we have now, once again, timed out our shadow blades. Agreed, they should be lobsters. Don't believe crayfish can get that big, but it's a fantasy. I mean, I like seeing things that are ridiculously large.
Lana.
But I just mean, isn't that what that becomes?
Lana. What?
To the danger zone. Hey Voodoo, thanks for the raid, my friend. For those of you coming on over, welcome. I am recording what is probably the last video for the Salt Marsh, checking things out, which will hopefully be out soon. Hopefully tonight. It went dang-a-lang for us. That does not seem fair. Alright, red is the blue diamond. And this one is the other colored diamond. Alright, that seems hardly fair. Alright, we got a fungi down there. We got a lever to pull. Alright, we'll check it out. You love goat? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Crayfish are freshwater lobsters, saltwater, and we find in most swamps. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Don't lag on me. Don't lag on me. We might. We're getting a little bit. Nope. Nope. Gravity, why? Alright, we'll try again. I don't think I have a featherfall item on me. Almost never do, so... This might take a minute of me being bad at things before I get it. Just double checking that I don't have something. I thought I had grabbed a cookie bag, and I would imagine my cookie bag is where I'd have all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't see my cookie bag. Alright. Embrace my inner Froggo. Oh, you know it. It's not that I'm as worried about. It's the like little pauses we're getting. And then I almost immediately have to move backwards because it leaps too far forward. We'll get it. Honestly, I probably should just turn on sprint boost and just not worry about it. See like those little pauses right there? Like, that's what's making this difficult, not the jump itself. That one I messed up on. Be glad I don't have stone shoes on. Oh, are you kidding? I'm in. Don't ever tease me with no featherfall. The anti-featherfall man. Although we are struggle busting now. That's okay. Alright, let's move. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're just screw ups today. Alright. If anything's going to help us move through this that we are prepared for, it's going to be those two things, right? Casting our heroism, our jump, and all that stuff, our haste. Watch this not even be important. What? What? It made me do that. It made me fall down there. Okay. So we're going, okay, up there. What was that like? Oh, man. Okay. And that's a trap, most likely, right? You're not... Most people are not going to make that. The real challenge is not the jumps, it's the vertical lag. I don't know why DDO doesn't handle the vertical stuff that well. Lagging in those columns and that, yeah. Well, I've always found in general that vertical, like, moving like up and down like that, if you think about like the pit, if you think about, where's another one you go vertically up really like quickly. Any of those quests are problematic because of how the game engine renders it. I don't think that would traditionally fall as lag. I think that is literally a game issue, like a game rendering issue. DDO's 3D platform has always been a 3.5 out of 10. Exactly. So, granted, if I had Featherfall right now, we probably would have been through it like twice, but I just don't carry Featherfall very often. You have no problems in Spies lagging on... Yeah, see, like Spies is another one. If you watch any of my videos for Spies in the House, it's just like kind of close your eyes and get lucky. And here we're not even making this jump. We're jumping basically through the platform and falling down below. So we're going to jump a little bit higher, or a little bit further, a little deeper. Here we go. Alright, so that one has got us a couple of times, so let's just try to... Wow! I'm not going to Featherfall. If I can learn to get through Prove Your Worth without Featherfall, I can make these jumps without Featherfall. Again, sooner or later, the game engine should like get all this stuff kind of cached together, and this lag tends to dry up some. We're just struggle busing basically until that gets done. Maybe we go back to casting haste. We're going to take this side leap, even though I suspect that this outcropping goes lower than it graphically shows. Alright, we did it, folks. This is probably another ladder for everybody else, right? Whoever, the one person that makes it up here, come over ladder for everybody else. Oh, it turns off the waterfall, which does... Oh, and it lowers the ladder. Okay. If your swim's high enough, you should be able to swim up that waterfall. Wow, this shaman's going town on us, huh? We almost died. Rainbow could be another tough one with the vertical stuff. I feel like that one's not as bad. Again, the stuff that like has the quick rapid ups, I think is where the problems typically go for me. Again, the pit, spies in the house, a couple of those things. The difference between the pit and everything and like this quest is I have the experience in the pit to just kind of close my eyes and know where it's going to go. Right, the casters are really nasty actually. And he wasn't even a champ. This guy. Billywog Croaker. They are just legit difficult. Yeah, once you understand the pit, it's not as big of a deal as say like again, Spies in the House. I feel like Spies in the House is a Lucky Man's game or quest. Oh, I hit the wrong button. You're supposed to shrine. Is this it? Is it just literally fight your way to the boss guy and get out? Okay. I don't mind a straightforward, simple quest. Some amount of the time. And a shrine right before the end boss. It'd be pretty nice if you'd come shrine over here, though. I guess I'll shrine too. You found some consistent setups for the trickier spies parts. My one problem with spies is that area where you get flung up through the traps and to the first electric floor. For some reason, that really causes my computer to jerk through there. And I have not found a sufficient workathrough on that. You just kind of close your eyes and pray, is my experience. Spies is harder and heroic than epics, in my opinion. By epics, you'll have access to max jump. Yep, that's a fair assessment. To be fair, however, you could have access to a maxed out jump by the time you're doing spies, but it involves a little bit of effort. A small jump item, and if nothing else, carrying some of the pots from. Man, this thing is gonna wreck us. Look at these lightning bolts coming down from this Croaker demon soul. Jeez. Bunny hat too. Yeah, bunny hat too. But the potions from the jumping potions in White Plume Mountain have no minimum level. They're easy to go farm, and they're plus 30 year jump. So all you literally need is 10 jump from strength, an item, or bard songs, etc. Buffs, other buffs, and I think most people can get there.
You also have access to like jump cakes from Rizia, or not Rizia. I guess Rizia too, but they're not the cakes. Festival for the cakes. Yeah, these croakers are tough, man. Ooh, Fragmente. Crude Altar. Really? This is not the end, huh? We have to, like, walk up this, probably? Alright. Let's walk up here and see if this is our... See if this is our escape, or if we have more quests. Oh, it could be more quests. No, that was it. Could have been more quests, but it's a nice and tidy little one. So first time through, this says it took us 20 minutes. I don't feel like this is a 20-minute quest once you kind of know what's going on. But those casters are real. Alright. So if we click it again, it's got a green chalice. Okay, here we go. And it gives you your reward through there. Weird. I do like the idea that the walk-ups are giving you rewards, so you don't have to go find a quest giver back in town for a walk-up. And that gives you the opportunity to, like, repeat it right here, right? So if there's an item in this quest that you want, you don't have to go all the way back to town, run all the way back. So it's nice, but it seems odd. Like the one where you found the item underneath the fire or whatever, that kind of works for me, but the other ones seem odd. Alright, well that was... I forgot the last quest. But that should be the saga for us. So I'm going to go ahead and check out these saga rewards. Looks like we've got a pretty reasonable amount of experience, honestly, for the level. We got a little bit of gilder renown, and we've got some more hay. All seems pretty reasonable to me. I will... Not sure what I'm going to take just yet. And this person already gave me a reward for this, so I think that's it. Alright, if you guys enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe, and follow. I really appreciate it. Remember, these are taken live from our Twitch streams. Dungeons & Dragons most weekdays. We'll be doing some mixing up and some stuff in the future, but should be here for your Dungeons & Dragons efforts at twitch.tv/SamiusGarobo. Alright, everybody, peace, much love, and we'll see you soon. Toodles!